All right, this descending circuit starts off with back squats for 8 reps. So if you happen to be one of those people who has a barbell and weights at your home, then you can start this circuit off by progressively getting heavier for 8 repetitions with the weight that you have. Next up is pull-ups. I'm going to show you all the variations, again, for those who may or may not have an over-the-door pull-up bar or a setup like this. But the goal is 8 repetitions here. I'm doing a jumping actual chin-up in this frame for 8 repetitions. And then next in line is shoulders to overhead, which basically just means, oh, there goes the guy, which basically just means any variation of a strict shoulder press, a push jerk, basically getting the weights from shoulder to over the head. That was 6 repetitions, and now I'm going into a multi-directional lunge for 12 repetitions each leg. So the way you vary it is totally up to you. You can go 6 movements around for 2 rounds, or just mix it up. The main thing on lunges is that you plant into the tripod of the foot, which is the big toe, small toe, heel. You don't want to shove your knee over your toe, but you get a nice solid plant and then a drive off that heel. Keep that torso upright and have good posture. That way it doesn't bother your knees. All right, after 12 repetitions each leg, I'm gonna go to 12 burpees. Full version here with chest to the ground, hands overhead, hips open for 12 reps. And after 12 burpees are completed, that is the end of round 1. After the end of round 1, I'm gonna go right into round 2, starting again with squats. All right, so this is round 2, and in this frame again, I'm just using the example of a barbell back squat with a barbell. Again, if you have a set of plates that progressively get heavier, you want to try to progressively get heavier on the second round. Make sure in the back squat that the hips are the first thing to go back. All right, next up, I'm going to now a pull-up or palms down position, grip on this set of jumping pull-ups again. Again, it's all about using what you have, whether it be an over-the-door, or if you have over-the-door suspension straps, you can use those as well. So just knocked out 8 repetitions of a jumping pull-up. Now I'm going with a dumbbell push press for 6 reps. So again, that falls into the category of shoulders to overhead. Last round was a strict shoulder press. All right, and then another set of multi-lunge for 12 repetitions each side. Again, I'm going to step into that big toe, small toe heel, drive from the heel. No matter what angle I'm attacking. Into the hip and out of the hip. Into the hip and out of the hip. Makes for happy knees. And in tight spaces. Tripped on a dumbbell there. It's all good. Recovered. Again, guys, working out at home, all about the space that you have and the equipment that you have. All right, followed by another set of 12 burpees. So again, chest to the ground, that push-up position, extending out, making sure I'm not kicking out to my low back, but kicking out through my hips. Bringing knees in, and then driving back out. So reason for the hoodie, it's actually April 1st here in Indy, and it's 39 degrees outside, which means my garage is cold. Fun fact, no April fooling. All right, so for round 3, I'm gonna demonstrate, if you don't have a barbell at home, how to do a back squat with a big sack of rice. So I've got a good grip on the rice. And again, I'm still keeping my chest up, so pushing my hips back, getting thighs actually below parallel here, and knocking out 8 repetitions with what I have. All right, so here I'm going to show you that if you don't have access to a pull-up bar and you have monster bands and somewhere where you can safely strap them above, then you can still get your back exercise in by doing a pull down instead of a pull up. So I'm still going to knock out 8 repetitions just on the bandit lat pull down as an alternative. All right, once done with that, I'm on to shoulders to overhead, and I'm just going to show you if you only have access to one kettlebell at home and nothing else, you can still do the same shoulder press. I would just do 6 repetitions on one side and then switch it over to 6 repetitions on the other side. Main thing on these shoulder presses, no matter which version that you use, again, is that you don't shrug up into your neck. Try to keep your neck muscles relaxed. Just use your deltoids to press. Okay, and being that this is round 3, this is the final round of multi-lunges and burpees. So here I'm going with a body weight lunge and reach option, just to show you guys again, if you don't have access to hand weights, you can use your body weight. And then that one, I'm doing a 6 position lunge pattern. So just angling it out. And again, no matter which direction I'm lunging in, the gist is the same as far as planting on your whole foot, driving through your heel, not forcing the knee over the toe. And I do have a separate video on lunge form in the Coach Natasha archives. Okay, final round of burpees, yippee! So this time I'm just going to demonstrate an actual, more of a modified burpee, or kind of the thruster burpee for those who may not be comfortable with getting the chest all the way to the floor. So again, with this one, I'm going to put my hands down in push-up position, extend out through my hips. Again, very important not to kick out into my lower back. And then I'm finishing up this set of 12 by showing you another modification where I'm just doing the thruster, the in, and the stand up without the jump. So just different ways to modify your burpees based on your level of fitness. All right, so in round 4 here, I'm going to show you yet another alternative for those who don't have barbells or dumbbells. So you can still execute a back squat. And here I have an oversized duffel bag filled with clothes. Again, you can just fill it with as much stuff as you possibly can each round to make it progressively harder for you. So I'm knocking out 8 sets of a back squat using the duffel bag as my weight here. And say I don't have any options for pull-ups whatsoever or pull downs, I'm just still going to get my back exercise in by doing a bent over row with the same heavy duffel bag. I'm hinging at the waist, squeezing my shoulder blades together, keeping my neck relaxed, and pulling it in to get my back exercise in. All right, now I'm on to shoulders to overhead. Seeing as how this is round 4. This is my last set. All right, and this is a push jerk for 6 reps, and I'm done with the lunges and the burpees. All right, guys, final round, round 5. I'm doing just squats now and just pull-up or pull-up variation. So here I'm just showing you squats with dumbbells. Just another variation if you don't have a barbell or a heavy duffel bag laying around or a big sack of rice. Just use your dumbbells. All right, now if you, again, do not have either pull-up bar or a way to do a pull-up and you have handle bands, then it's totally fine to do a standing row. Again, just using what you got to get your back exercise in. All right, final round here, and I'm just showing you back squats with a medicine ball. So again, this is all about using what you got, guys, and keeping active while at home.